Now introducing the starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Half court, 6'7", number 24, JALEN. At center, 6'11", number 4, at guard, 6'5", number 22, at court, 6'11", number 13, Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Morant.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies still think they have something to prove. Desmond Bane says it's in our DNA, just being underdogs. Now that we're here on the biggest stage, we're letting everybody know that we're here, and we're here to stay. Guys, back to you.
Going for that top spot, always difficult, but a fun journey for them. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the piece... in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Şengün, good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Morant against Porter. In the corner, it's Bane. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Porter kicks to Smith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out to Brooks. Now the pass to Jackson. Morant against Martin. And that one's good. Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Porter against Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Green passes to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Smith, no luck. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Jackson, that's good.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter kicks to Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And that one's good by Porter.
A stringy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Now Morant. 17 points in his last outing. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Memphis leading by 7. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Now Martin, following the miss by John Morant from deep. And a wide-open look for Porter. Offline with his 3. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Now here's Green. Last game we saw him score 32. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson with the screen. Morant finds Jackson. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Morant passes to Brooks. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Over Şengün. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
It's the time Grizzlies play. Here comes your Grizzlies.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Washington. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Here's Jones. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Kennard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Washington against Jones. Floats one. It's blocked. Here's Conchar. Tate covering. On the basket by Jones.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Washington. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Jones with the bounce pass. And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rockets trail by 11. Here's Washington driving in. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot's good from Kennard.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Christopher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
That one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Washington against Jones. Washington with it. Pass to Tate. Fade away. And good that time. Tate's only got his second bucket.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Grizzlies lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Rockets trail by 17. Guarded by Bain. Can't hit from in close. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Adams. Brooks has got 5 points so far. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed the games.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And the first one drops. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Restart time, everyone. Let me hear you. Let's go.
Here at the numbers for Porter. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
The Grizzlies leading by 17. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Here's Morant, following the basket by Jabari Smith, and Morant gets it to go.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Outside, Porter. Over Jackson. Porter, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jackson, a screen on Porter. There's a lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Porter. Brooks grabs the board.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
The Grizzlies had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Şengün. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Houston. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Bain. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Green, and Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here's Morant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 13.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
In the corner, it's Martin. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools, and Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Now here's Green. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Over Bain. And the shot is long.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The three from Morant. Rockets with the rebound. Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Step back shot. Second shot opportunity. Oh, trying for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Just by Porter. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock for the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Green driving to the basket.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Here's Morant, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Houston. A new lineup here for Houston.
Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. How he performed last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Here's Christopher. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Now at the break of the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Kennard on the wing. A 3-ball. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Jones. Last time out he had 14 points. Tillman's shot is good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Jones from outside. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Christopher. Kennard covering. Jones against Washington. No good on the triple. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
A three-pointer is right on target. Konchar's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Christopher. Kennard covering. A shot by Tate with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Grizzlies out in front, running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome.
You don't need to be a genius to know that shooting over 50% is a good thing. You got some big shoulders carrying this offense.
Is that why my shoulders are so big from carrying this show for so long? And let's focus now on the two opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense. Time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So on the floor for Houston. The post bearing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the three. Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Adams sends it back to the left side wing. The three from Morant. And that one is off. And it's Houston the other way.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Takes it inside.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Green against Bain. With the teardrop. Here's Smith, and Adams sends it back.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Jackson kicks to Morant. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 20.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
The drive by Green. Passes to Smith. Back to Martin. And Adams sends it back. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Morant gets it to go.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Shot to stop the run. No good off the back of the rim.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
That bucket in no time at all. 25 points in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Porter, no luck.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Morant looking around. And stolen by Şengün.
Memphis foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Rockets shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
Martin Jr. 2 shots.
That's good for Martin. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Payne for 3. Porter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The pass to Şengün. That one goes. Count it. Şengün's got 6 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Here's Morant. 2 points. That one goes.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Martin wide open. He fires. The Grizzlies pull it in. Payne's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right wing, here's Christopher. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's Morant missing. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And for Houston, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Porter passes to Christopher. Smith with a screen on Payne. Porter, no luck.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid. And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And they double up Morant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Morant's got 33. Porter inside. Guarded by Morant. And that one's good by Porter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Porter passes to Christopher. Over Jackson, and the rejection by Jackson. To the middle, here's Brooks. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's 10 points for Brooks.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Christopher, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Morant dishes to Adams. And they get it back. It's rebounded by Houston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Kennard is out there with Morant. And it's Conchar in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Morant outside. Pass to Tillman. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Washington passes to Marjanovic. Banked in off the glass. Marjanovic has got his first points in this one.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Morant against Washington. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Washington. Kennard with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Tate, no good. Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Christopher. Connects on the 9-footer. And so it's Memphis with it. Kennard kicks to Morant. Oh, that was something else!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Washington against Morant. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team
And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
Chandler, the pass to Tillman. That's a 2 from Kennard. And the Grizzlies take down 2 more.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Washington kicks to Marjanovic. The Rockets with another miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Kennard for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
And here is Washington. To the inside. Here's Tate. Another miss by Houston.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Passes it to Tillman. Kennard for 3. Good on the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Washington inside. Here's Tate. He hits it from 9. Tate's only got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
For the 3, Chandler. The offensive rebound. The pass to Concho. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got 21 in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there. Time and time again.
Here's Tate. Yep, it counts.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Tillman, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 1:39 left in the 4th. Washington with it, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Şengün's checked in for Marjanovic. Jones looking for an opening. Jackson from long range. That one no good. And Houston the other way now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Throws it up high, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And here are the Rockets now. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Garuba. Here's Tate. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Şengün with the bucket. Here's Jones. Here's Jackson with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And here's Jones. Kicks it to Jackson. No good from outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific